What's up everybody, Life Repo here and welcome back for episode number 45. I had a few seconds to sit down with Jason and ask him some questions on the first few videos that we shot, and we're gonna get into that right now. So Jace, you're almost 2.5 weeks in, almost 3 weeks now in your journey so far. You've lost, as of today, almost 13 pounds. I'm curious about how do you feel overall? Like, what are you noticing? Are you noticing anything different because you've been eating better, you've been incorporating exercise? How do you feel from a health perspective?
Yeah, a lot more energy. I can tell that every day. I mean, I still wake up like a normal person. It takes me a few minutes to get out, a couple snoozes. Yeah. But once I'm up and out of bed, I do have a lot more energy, and in fact I kind of have a hard time going to sleep because I do have so much energy. My clothes, my shirts feel a lot better. You know that good feeling when you put on a shirt and it kind of just sits right? Mm-hmm. They feel a lot better. Yeah. I'm definitely clear throughout the day, but it's just feeling a lot better.
Okay, so this is a question that I know people are probably wondering. Tell me about the single biggest hurdle, the biggest hurdle that you've had to overcome consistently that seems to be the hardest part of this whole thing.
I think time, honestly, it's time. Is being able to carve out time to be really thoughtful about what you need to do. So whether that's around making your food, whether it's around getting exercise in, it's really time, and time has been a struggle for me. Just, you know, we have a busy family. Sure. And you know, I've had a work trip. You know, we've got work to do, we've got family activities. But how do I overcome that is just being able to prioritize this ahead of some other things. Instead of going home and maybe in the evenings sitting down and watching TV, I'm gonna go for a walk. So I usually do my walks later at night, so typically after 8 o'clock. And that can be hard to get motivated to do, but that's something I've been doing. As far as food goes, I began this by prepping everything ahead of time and cooking a lot of food. I've gotten better at doing little bits at a time, so it's not a whole lot of time in one chunk. I can do that over time. And making sure that when we cook our nightly meals that I save at least enough to have for the next day for lunch. That's been really important.
All right, so my last question for you today is, how many calories have you decided to take in a day? And then after you're eating these calories, are you finding yourself still hungry?
I use MyFitPal like you'd recommended, and it tells me I need to have less than 2,000 a day. And it's actually been pretty easy to stay less than 2,000. In fact, many nights I go to bed with 300 to 500 calories left to eat, especially if I've gone for a walk. And because you walk late at night, there's really no time to eat anyway. As far as being hungry, I would say half of the first week, I got really hungry at nighttime. Went to bed hungry many times. I've learned that over the past 2 weeks, it's gotten easier and easier, so I really don't I don't feel as hungry.
All right guys, there you have it. That wraps up this episode, and I just wanted to get a few quick questions out that I had questions for Jason on, and we will be back next week with a brand new episode and the final conclusion of the Life Repo 30-day challenge to see how much weight Jason lost, how he feels overall, and how successful this program is. So stay tuned, stay put, and don't forget, it's your life.
Take it back.